Ave Maria, welcome back to No Apologies. As we continue to take a look at some Eucharistic miracles showing the true presence of our Lord in the Blessed Sacrament. Today we're going to look at the miracle of Lanciano, Italy, which many consider to be the greatest Eucharistic miracle ever. And this miracle took place in the year 750 in the Church of St. Francis of Assisi in Lanciano, Italy, where, just similar to our miracle of Bolsena, there was a priest who came to celebrate Mass who was having doubts about our Lord's presence in the Blessed Sacrament. But unlike Bolsena, when this priest reached the words of consecration during the Mass, the host didn't begin just to seep blood, but actually turned into a piece of flesh, and the blood and the wine turned into actual blood. Everyone who was in attendance at the Mass witnessed the miracle, and today the flesh is still intact, and the blood has coagulated into 5 separate globules of varying shapes and sizes. Well, both are on display for the public adoration of the faithful. And in the year 1970, the Archbishop of Lanciano and the Provincial Superior of the Conventual Franciscans, who are in charge of the shrine, requested Dr. Edward Linoli to conduct a scientific study of the 2 relics. And the doctor published his results, and here are some of his scientific conclusions. First is that he confirmed that it was indeed flesh and blood of the human species. And second, he concluded that the flesh is actually a dissected section of a human heart. And he identified the myocardium, the endocardium, the vagus nerve, and also the left ventricle of the heart for the large thickness of the mitochondria. And fourthly, he concluded that the flesh and the blood were of the same blood type, which is AB, which is also the same blood type which is found on the Shroud of Turin. And fifthly, he discovered that in the blood there was found, still 12 centuries later, all the proteins and the minerals which are found in freshly shed blood. And in sixth, he concluded that there were no traces of any kind of salt infiltrations or other preservative substances which would have been used for the purpose of embalming. Now, just 2 years after Dr. Linoli published his results, the Chief Advisory Board of the World Health Organization appointed a scientific commission to collaborate with Linoli's findings, and their work lasted for 15 months and included 500 scientific tests. And they verified also that the fragments couldn't be likened to any kind of embalmed flesh. And as to the nature of the fragment of flesh, the Commission actually declared it to be living tissue because it responded rapidly to all the clinical reactions distinctive of living beings. So in the end, it was published in December of 1976, and we quote, that science, aware of its limits, has come to a halt, face to face with the impossibility of giving an explanation. Thanks for joining me here on No Apologies. Ave Maria.